Hey movers, if you're suffering from a tight lower or mid back, this is the perfect session for you. Perhaps you've been sat at a desk all day, or perhaps feeling a little bit tight from intense workouts. This session has been designed to release any tension from your back, but also to bring you back to the present moment. Inhale to arrive, exhale, roll down, starting from the crown of your head. Take a breath in at the bottom, soften your knees, exhale, start to restack your spine, rolling up bone by bone. Let's just flow through this a few more times, just moving in your own time and at your own pace. No rush at all, but the next time you roll down, let's stay on the floor. So we'll just come onto our hands and knees and then sit back in a child's pose. Once you've settled in child's pose, flex your spine and peel your chest off of your thighs, melting your hips towards the mat and extending, so shine your chest forwards and repeat. Sit back in child's pose and let's go again. Flex your spine, really use your abs to create that curve, and then use your glutes to extend your hips, opening up your front body. Nice proud chest. Continue to flow. Try to marry your breath to your movement. The next time you sit back in child's pose, stay there and walk your hands to the right, stacking your left hand on top of the right, feeling that beautiful stretch through the left side of the shoulder, and continue to breathe deeply. Each exhalation is an invitation to let go and to release. Let's go across to the opposite side. So now your right hand is stacked on top of the left. Let's come into a seated position. So extend your legs out in front. If you need to, perhaps sit on a yoga block or a cushion. You are going to fold up and over your legs and roll up through your spine, lower back, middle back, upper back, just like we did in the very beginning. So inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, flex forward. Imagine you're folding over a ball and then roll up from tailbone to head. Your head is always the last thing to come up. It's almost like the full stop before you go again. Right, the next one, we're going to really focus on our lower back. Bend your right knee, rotate left, and then flex over your left leg. Try to reach your right hand to the outside edge of your foot. If you struggle to reach your foot, bend your left knee, grab a hold of your foot, and try to straighten your leg out as much as you can. But yeah, don't worry if it's not completely straight. If you have lots of tension in your hamstrings, or perhaps on the right side, like the upper back around the shoulder area, then this may be where you feel the dominant stretch, but that is not a bad thing. Just breathe into that as well. Let's change and go on to the opposite side. You might notice that one side of the body feels a lot tighter than the other. Often we have habits day to day which contribute to imbalances in our body. Sometimes it may be caused from carrying things on one side of the body more than the other. And in my instance, I always demo when I teach my classes. I always demo on the right, so my right side is a lot tighter. Note to self, start demoing on the left. Next up, we have a side lying spine twist. So lie on your right side, cradle your head, bend your knees and bring your left arm out in front. Inhale, lift your arm and rotate towards the left. Allow the exhale to deepen the rotation. Then come back to the start position. Find a rhythm and a flow that works for you. That's with your movement, but also with your breath. Let's take this onto the opposite side. Same thing, really trying to explore your mobility, seeing how much rotation you have in your back. Perhaps see if you can get your right shoulder to release back onto the floor. But no worries if not, as it's more about the feeling than the shape. Lie on your back and let's just go into happy baby pose. So this is one I stole from yoga. So you're going to grab the outside edges of your feet and just start to rock from side to side. So nice one to release your back, but also your hips as well. Release your feet onto the floor and let's set up into a glute bridge. Knees bent, heels stacked underneath your knees. Think about peeling your pelvis and spine off of the floor. Nice inhale at the top, and as you exhale, slowly melt your spine back down. Imagine you had a line of yellow paint along your spine. As you roll down, you'd be printing the image of each individual vertebrae, so each bone in your spine, onto your mat. You're also squeezing your glutes on the way up. So as you squeeze your glutes, your hips open and extend, and that is another way to alleviate pressure from your lower back. Finish the one you're on, and when you're ready, hug your knees in tight, squeeze up into a ball. Nice big breath in, and then exhale, lengthen out, just lie down on your back. Let's take this last minute or so to wrap up our session and just be still, perhaps giving thanks or expressing gratitude to your body for getting you through another movement session. That is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. Be sure to come back to this whenever you need it. Perhaps check out some of my other mobility and stretch sessions, and hopefully I'll see you on the mat soon.